Jeddah Gate. It was part of the city wall, I guess. I heard there are like 800 plus old buildings in this historical district, Al-Balad. Jeddah Academy of Fine Art, Makkah Gate, and it's a historical Hajj route. Historically, I heard only Muslims are allowed to enter this gate, and this is the Red Sea. Hi, good morning friends. I'm currently in Jeddah, the capital of the Mecca province, the second largest city in Saudi Arabia. So it's a pilgrimage city because usually pilgrims, when they come from all over the world, they come here to Jeddah before they're going to Mecca or Medina. Because it is a port town, it's located by the Red Sea, which is in front of me. Well, this is a lake, the Red Sea is not this one, but beyond you can see the port. And today I'm gonna travel around Jeddah. First I wanna visit the old town, which is over there. And here I show you like some part of the Jeddah also, like you have a lot of mosques, like this one, Al-Jafali Mosque. So please follow me if you want to see more of Jeddah. Let's go to the old city. This is the lake by the mosque, Al-Jafala Mosque. And when I say port, it's that one over there, see? We're gonna go there, maybe not the port, but you know, the beach and see the Red Sea. Across the mosque to the south is the Allegiance Square. Unfortunately, now you know it's covered, maybe it's under renovation or something. Basically, this is the place where, well, it's called Allegiance Square because you know the people of Jeddah actually paid their allegiance to King Abdulaziz. You can check the story from yesterday. Now this is the Al-Balad district, so it's the old town. Even the old town is separated by several districts inside, and that's actually like, you know, I think newer apartments. But first I wanna go visit like the oldest part of the town, I guess, the Jeddah Gate. You can see there the sitting place, it's high, and that is Jeddah Gate. And here the board says Jeddah Historic District, so it's really under renovation by the Ministry of Culture. That's why the Allegiance Square also still covered. And I think here you can actually see some of the old remains of the city, maybe part of the city wall. Yeah, my best guess is it's usually it was part of the city wall, I guess. And probably it goes this way. And this is the Jeddah Gate. Let's take a closer look. This is the gate, but I don't think it's that old. My guess probably only 100 years old plus. See some woods and also fortification from that side. I think the even more ancient gate and walls is actually this part right here. That structure may be part of it also, I guess correctly. So this one, Jeddah Historical Fortification Remains. This one, they say it's from 10th century, or perhaps with later addition in the 13th century and early 16th century to counter Portuguese offense in this area. So it's a double wall. I think this is one of the first line of defense, and that one another one maybe. And so this one is definitely even later because it's located even behind the old walls. But in the 1947, if I'm not wrong, first half of the 20th century, like the old fortifications, they are destroyed to support the expansion of the city, because now the city already grows far to the north also. This is one of the old buildings, but probably from the early 20th century, because you can see the year is written over there in Arabic 1335. I think it's Hijriah, not AD, so probably around 1900. And there is only the name of the historic building. Here it said Al Sayyid Abdallah Abbas Sharbali House. Anyway, we're gonna enter not through the gate because it's closed, you see, but we go through here, and you can already see some old buildings. I heard there are like 800 plus old buildings in this historical district, Al-Balad. You can see the style, it's like that, with a lot of verandas. And this is the old part. Some is still under renovation over there, you can see. Also that part, so a lot of parts of the town is being restored. Now we are entering the old town, Al-Balad. And in this town they have this cat feeder station. So I heard like cat is the best friend of the Prophet Muhammad. A lot of interesting stuff like this. I think a cage for animals maybe, but actually inside it's lamp. So it's actually a lamp. So probably at night the city will be more alive because it looks like, you know, a place for cafe and other things. Saudi Art Association, Jeddah Academy of Fine Arts. Probably in spring it'll be covered in green leaves. This is the old town, Al-Balad. So a lot of places are closed. I think it's really under heavy restoration project. It's gonna be turned into a tourist district, cafe, something like that. Like nobody actually stay here anymore. And like when I check the internet, they even say like the, you know, all the recommended cafes are permanently closed. I think it's all during the renovation. And it's a really big place. There are 800 plus buildings. So well, you just can count 1 building, 2 building, 3 building, and there will be like 800, which is protected by the Ministry of Culture. I heard this is also already a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And because it's big, I don't think I'm gonna travel all around the city, but I'm gonna head to some, you know, of the famous area like the Mecca Gate. And I'm going to Mecca Gate right now, located on the west part of the city. Now I'm located at the center, and a lot of tourists are here with their tour guide. Actually, there are like tens of tourists, maybe dozens. And there's some ancient building. This is an ancient mosque, and if you look at the tourists, as you can see, you need not to be worried about not wearing hijab. For tourists, you are okay. Now we are nearing Souk Makkah, the market of the Makkah street towards the Makkah Gate, and we are going to the Makkah Gate. Makkah Gate, and it's a historical Hajj route east, because historically, long time ago, when people go to pilgrimage to Makkah, they go to Jeddah, and they exit Jeddah towards the east from this gate, from Makkah Gate. That's why it's called the historical route to Makkah. And this is the Makkah road. And we're gonna see the gate hopefully in front. Wow. And on the right, on the left, on both sides of the street are shops. It's a market, Makkah market, or Souk Makkah. And here we can see they are selling textiles, and over there I think it's kurma, dates, yeah, all kind of clothes. And this one I'm not sure, but I think it's the, you know, the one for brushing your teeth. I heard it looks like this, and that's the dates. That's the Arabic scarf. This is the Makkah Gate on the east of Jeddah Old Town. Historically, I heard that only Muslims can pass through this gate because it's on a pilgrimage route to Mecca. but now I think it's okay. So let's try. Again, this is the Makkah Gate. So as I told you earlier, historically I heard only Muslims are allowed to enter this gate, but now it's modern time. Mecca is still far there, so we are entering the Makkah Gate. Mecca, okay, still far, but anyway, this is the gate. It's also called Bab Mecca. Bab means gate. Amazing, I like it. Okay, so I think we're gonna circle the town a little bit more, and maybe we take a bus to Red Sea Mall. Let's check like one of the biggest mall in Saudi Arabia, and let's see how it looks like, and maybe we can see the Red Sea from there. Goodbye, Makkah Gate. We are back at the old city, old town. It's over here, but we are walking towards the tomb of Hawa, tomb of Eve. Well, I'm not sure whether it's a real tomb of Eve, but at least what the folks people here believe. I have arrived at the tomb of Hawa, or the tomb of Eve. So Jeddah is actually means grandmother. It's named after this tomb because people here believe that this is the place where Eve was buried. Unfortunately, I heard only Muslims can get in, and even Muslims, if they are women, they cannot get in for unknown reasons. And I think currently it's closed. But basically this is the tomb. It's located just behind the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and in front of the old town.
Ministry of Defense.
Oh, Ministry of Defense actually. Okay, so no video. I think it will cost us trouble. And this is the tomb, yeah. But it's closed. I think there's a gate that's open on the south. But since we cannot get in anyway, so that's it. I just want to show you that there is a tomb here inside these premises. Okay, so now we continue our journey. We go to the Red Sea Mall, one of the largest mall in Saudi Arabia. Okay, so we just got on Jeddah bus. So it's also by Sabco, Saudi Arabia public transport company, and you can actually buy the card directly from the driver. The cost of the card is 10 riyal, and you can top up directly 10, so 20 riyal for this with 10 inside. And the price for a single bus fare is 3.45 or around 3.5 riyal, so it's also quite expensive, but a bit cheaper than the one in Riyadh. And you can use the card for 2 people, tap twice, but he gave me discount. We have arrived, and this was our bus. This is Jeddah bus, and this is the bus stop. See? Now I'm going to the beach, which is over there. And we go turn right to the north, and there is Red Sea Mall. I think we're gonna see the Red Sea also over there. There's a park. So apparently it's still quite far, 12 kilometers to the Red Sea Mall, so we take Uber. And Uber actually is quite expensive. It's 20 something riyal. So let's go. And this is the main road, King Abdul Aziz Road. And over there is the cornice, or the waterfront of Jeddah. We'll go there later. We have arrived at the Red Sea Mall. This is the best mall in Jeddah, so let's check it. Marvels, Freelance, Barbie, but that's on August. And let's check. There is the vending machine for the ticket, and Killers of the Flower Moon. It's 70 Saudi Riyal. It's about $20. That's very expensive. But maybe different movie, different price, you know. Let's see. Like this one, for example. Confirm. Yes, this one is 45. So I think it depends on the movie. This is the mall, and as you can see, the floor looks like the one in Kingdom Center. So it doesn't look that good, but all the things here are expensive, like the movies, you know, $20 and everything. Okay, we just go check the food, and this is the food court. You see Hardee's, Burger King, and many other choices. Also McDonald's, my favorite. Now I'm trying the KFC, this one from in Jeddah. So this one is 4 Riyal, while in Dubai actually you can get 2 for 6. But let's see if it's good. Yeah, even with the sauce. This good, but the one in Dubai tastes better and cheaper. Also include sauce. So when in Dubai, you should buy it. And that's the KFC, yeah. Now I'm at Cane's. I think this one is better than KFC, so let's try this one. This one is Cane's fries. This one is a meal combo. Actually, it's quite expensive. It's about 60 Riyal. But let's try the chicken. Yeah, I think better than the KFC here. It's juicy, and the spice, I think it's more tasty. Fountain inside the mall. This is the supermarket at the mall, and it's actually very complete. You can find everything, including Indomie. Yep. This supermarket is really the biggest out there so far that I visited outside Indonesia. It's really big and very complete. That is the Red Sea Mall, the best mall in Jeddah. And now I'm walking towards the west. Just in front of me actually is the Corniche or Jeddah Waterfront. It's actually 30 kilometers waterfront from the north to the south, and this is the northern part. Let's check it out. Jeddah Corniche Circuit. So we are going there. I'm not sure whether it's a really circuit. And this is like some of the important places like hotels and everything. We are right here and we're gonna cross, and this is the Corniche. Let's walk around that and see the Red Sea. Apparently it's a F1 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix 2023, so early this year in March. Okay, so we cannot cross here, it's closed, so I think we need to go there and cross the road over there. You can see the circuit here. Unfortunately, this part of the beach is still closed, under construction. So many things are still under construction, a lot of buildings, even this one, almost done. And this one is Shangri-La Jeddah. So we still need to walk like maybe a few more kilometers to the south, and then we can see the beach. Happy Land, kind of theme park, and a lot of people park here, so I think we can reach the beach very soon. Okay, we are here. You can see renting of bicycles, and here is the beach. Now we are gonna see the Red Sea. Actually, you can already see it from here. It's over there. A lot of kids playing. Yes. Wow, this is the beach, the Red Sea. Nice. This part is called Jeddah Waterfront Harbor. So it's a harbor, but I'm not sure if there are boats that can go here. And you can see the locals. They are enjoying the sea, the breeze, the sandy beach. But here, you are not allowed to swim, see? And this is the Red Sea. And across the sea, I don't know whether when it's clear, whether you can see the land, the African continent or not. But if you can see, that part is already Africa. And it's not Egypt. This part is still a bit to the south, so it's actually Sudan. And actually there is a Sudan port. In the past there is a ferry from Jeddah to Sudan, but now not functioning, not operating anymore. Now I'm going to the harbor, and as you can see there are a lot of people actually doing picnic over here. They bring their own carpet, and not just here but also over there on the sandy beach. Okay, let's see what this harbor has to offer. So it's called fishing pier. So it's actually for people who wants to do fishing. Yeah, but still some people go here because it goes a bit further towards the sea. And here there is a Crescent Moon Island. On Google Map it's called Random Island. And this is the water. I cannot see any fish. Okay, it's okay. Let's go to that side. Finally, we are reaching the end of the pier, and this is the Red Sea. I just checked on Google Map. From here to African landmass is about 200 kilometers. So even during the clear day, clear sky, I don't think you can see the African landmass. So 200 kilometers, and that be Sudan. And if you go towards there, you can reach Egypt. And again, I can tell you that I cannot see any fish around here. I don't know why. And we see people are fishing over there. So maybe there is fish, but not much. And that's a bit to the south. So that is more to the center of Jeddah. This is the northern Corniche, the waterfront. But to the south, there's another waterfront where we can see the tallest fountain in the world, which can reach up to 300 meters. Later we'll go there when it's actually darker, because it's only open and lights up at night. So I'm gonna go see the Red Sea again from the south, from the southern waterfront. From there we can see the King Fahad's fountain, which I already told you, it's the tallest fountain in the world. Let's go. JW, Jeddah Waterfront. And there's McDonald's also. And the Random Island. And this spot is looks like a private beach or something, but it's not open right now. This part of the waterfront actually is a park for family, children, playground. So I think it's actually a good place to spend with your family here. Anyway, since there's no bus, so I think we're gonna need to take Uber again, but we need to walk there, so it's cheaper because this area is, you know, heavy traffic. There are a lot of birds and they are catching something. If you take a careful look, some of them sometimes do a deep dive. Okay, that was aborted. And sometimes I could see like they are catching something, probably a small prawn. But even here you can see there are a lot of crabs. Here, I'll zoom for you. But these birds, they are not eating the crab. They are looking for something else and doing some dive sometimes. Almost there. And there is another beach, but closed. I don't know when they'll be open. And you can see the twilight, the sun has set in the west. Now that I'm already on the west of Mecca, you can see they are praying towards the east, no longer towards the sunset. So it's really the center point of near the center point of Islamic religion. I have arrived at Al-Hamra with Uber. So it's very far actually, maybe 15 to 20 kilometers. And this is actually the Palestine road. And this is the Al-Hamra complex. And now I want to show you the fountain, which is in front of me. Now it's about 6:55. So in about 5 minutes, I hope there's gonna be a fountain show Well, I don't know the schedule, but you know, usually it's like during the hour. Let's check. This is the area, and now already 7 a.m. So I think there is no show. I mean, come on, like it's fountain shooting up water, like up to 300 meters high, at least minimum 200 to 300 meters high. It's gonna be very expensive, so maybe it's only on weekend. But anyway, this is the place. I'll look for the schedule and I'll tell you. I asked around about the fountain show, and one person said he's not sure, usually it's every day, and another one said usually it starts at 6 p.m. and every hour, but since the one at 6 p.m. actually the fountain didn't start, so probably also no fountain show today. Just now 7 o'clock, no show. So I don't know why it's cancelled. It's every day. They say it's probably because of rainy season. When there is rain, they don't light the fountain. Even though it's not raining right now, but I don't know, because maybe this morning it was raining a little bit. Okay, so that's it for today. No show, so that's it. We're gonna look for dinner and we're gonna go back. By the way, I told you already that this is the Palestine road. Here they write it like this, Palestine, but it's Palestine. So that's it. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow the plan is we're gonna go to Medina. Follow me. Bye bye.
Ikuti terus Bang Jago. Sampai jumpa.